Hey guys, Allie back again. Don't mind my kitchen, I just got up, so my plan is to put everything away today. I just wanted to show you basically my weekend breakfast, and I'm also going to be making homemade Cheezits, so that's exciting. I'm just going to turn you around so that you can see my pan. So I've got here some butter melting. And then I've got some mushrooms, sausage, onions, some garlic, some butter back there. So basically all I do, today's Saturday, so basically all I do is clear out the fridge on the weekends. So I had 2 little sausage links. I cut them up really small because being a food addict, I always like more food rather than less food. So cutting them up into like small sizes like that just makes me feel like I'm eating more. So basically all I do, move this butter. Basically all I do is put in the onions, the sausage, and the mushrooms, and I do not salt these right away because when you salt onions and mushrooms, they let off a lot of water. And I want these to get, you know, kind of crispy, and the sausage to get brown on the edges and stuff. So, so anyway, I just cook this for about 3 or 4 minutes, maybe 5 or 6, whenever it gets done, how I like it. And then I'll put in my spinach. I try and add spinach to a lot of meals because on keto you're really low in potassium, and spinach is high in potassium. So if I can throw some spinach in here, you know, to up my potassium, then why not? And then the same time I add my spinach, I'll add my my garlic. I don't want to add it now because it'll probably burn, and burnt garlic is no bueno. So anyway, I'm going to just pause you guys until, you know, this is cooked, and then I'll come back. Alright, so you can see it's not quite sticking to the bottom, but it's cooked down some. I wish I had better lighting in here. Sorry, guys. And if I sound bad, it's because I woke up with pretty bad allergies today. I don't know what that's about. So I'm going to go ahead and use my pink Himalayan salt and go ahead and salt that. Throw in some pepper. And then I'm going to add my garlic and my spinach. I'm going to go ahead and stir this so it doesn't stick, because that is not the goal here. So, go ahead and put in, I like garlicky stuff, so I put in a decent amount of garlic, and then throw in our spinach. And the spinach will just wilt down. My goal is not to like cook the spinach really, but just to get it a little softened. And then all I do is just put it on a plate right there, and then put it in the microwave to keep it warm while I make my fried eggs, because we all know I love a runny egg. Ooh, it's garlicky in here, people. But I like it. So that's it. This is what we're going to put on a plate. That's it. Oh, it's all steamy. So I'm going to go put this on a plate and then come back and cook some fried eggs. Alright guys, so I cook my fried eggs a little bit differently. A lot of people cook them over low heat, but I like to get a pan fairly hot. I cook it over like medium-high heat because I really like to get those crispy bits around the outside. So I just put 2 eggs in a bowl. I used to separate them, but I don't anymore because I learned that from my sister. And I do drop 1 at a time. She does both. So I drop 1, and then I'll drop the other over here. Always goes to that side. I don't know why. So I just kind of try and level it out while the white's set, and then just let it do its thing. While this is going, I'm going to microwave what's in the microwave for 30 seconds. just because I top it with the eggs. So I'm going to go ahead and do some salt. Usually I do salt and pepper and garlic powder, but there's garlic in the veggies, so I don't really think it needs it. So salt and pepper. And once the whites are set, you can kind of get in here and cut them apart so they're easier to flip, obviously. And I just let them get crispy. I mean, obviously the whites, I don't care how well the whites are done, but this being runny, so gross. But I like the yolk to stay runny, obviously. So we're gonna grab our sausage and our veggies. That looks so good. So I know this is like a weird video, like just watching me cook eggs, but you know, everybody cooks stuff differently, and maybe you don't know that you would like delicious buttery fried eggs that are crispy. So I didn't until I watched a YouTube video and thought that it looked amazing and decided to try it. Now fried eggs, they'll let you know like when they're ready because they'll release from the pan. Like you see how easy I'm moving that around. Like these are ready to flip. I'm just getting them a little bit more done. Like this one, the whites are done on the inside, right? So I'm going to go ahead and let that one keep cooking and wish me luck. Uh-oh. Sometimes it's not pretty, but it gets done. So I just put some butter back on this side and then gently flip it over. And I only let it go for about maybe 30 seconds on the second side. This one's still, I'm going to go ahead and flip that one. While the other one is cooking, you know, it's not the easiest thing to do, but so super amazing worth it if you like runny eggs, obviously. There we go. So I'll get some butter over there and flip. So this one is probably done. So I just put it right on top. See, the yolk is still, oh, it's gonna be so good. I'm so excited. Throw that one around in butter. Who said keto wasn't delicious? I'm gonna let that one go for just a minute more because, not a minute, but a couple of seconds more just because the whites were a little underdone on that side. Drain off some of the butter. Boom. Delicious. I'm gonna get everything ready for my homemade Cheezits and be back to film that part. Alright, we're ready to make some Cheezits. So all I have here are, is some extra sharp cheddar cheese slices. So I'm gonna open this up. I'm going to test this first before I make a whole batch because I don't really know what kind I want to make. So I have some spices and some jalapenos. I've got these jalapenos drying off because I don't want them wet to go on top of the cracker. So I think I'm gonna do 6. So we're gonna do about that size. And all I'm gonna do is, usually I do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But because we're taste testing, I'm gonna kind of put them in sort of a line so that I can line up my spices and know which ones I like. So first we're gonna do this one plain, and then to make this one more like a Cheez-It, I'm going to put just a little bit of salt on it. And then I'm gonna do a salt and pepper one over here, I think. So we're gonna do salt and then pepper. I'm gonna line them up behind me. And then I thought maybe for a taco one, we would do some cumin. So some cumin. And then I've got just a garlic powder here. And I thought this might be interesting, some Old Bay. Who knows? We'll see. I love Old Bay. It's like my go-to spice for chicken and fish and stuff, so All right, guys, these are going into an oven, 350 for 6 minutes, and then I'll check them. And, oh, we didn't do a jalapeno one. Okay, so we'll do this one as the jalapeno one, since we didn't put anything on it. And we just won't try a plain one. But I really want to try a plain one. So, this is, you know, this is just what we're doing. We're going to just take a little bit and maybe a smaller one. There we go. Put it right there. That'll be our plain one. We're improvising here, people. So I'm going to bake these and then I'll let you know what they look like. I'm going to put those in the oven in just a minute, but I wanted you guys to see. See? Yolks, runny, whites cooked, crispiness on the bottom. So, so good. Alright, so mine were not done at 6 minutes. I have cooked them about 9 minutes. And this is exactly what you want. I think this side of the pan didn't cook as hot, or it could have been because the jalapenos were in there. I don't know. So, anyway, this is about what you're looking for, where the holes start coming in. And then basically you just take, I usually use a spatula just because I find that it's easier. But I just move them over to, I'm going to try and keep these in order. I try and move them over to parchment because, I move them over to a paper towel because they get crispier once they absorb the grease. So I'm going to do that and then taste test them and come back. Okay, so I know this is a little bit longer of a video. Amy's going to be like, oh my god, but you know how to fry eggs, Amy. You don't have to watch this. So I've got all my little cheese crackers here. I mean, they don't look like Cheezits, but the plain one, I only tried 2 of them so far. So the plain one, it's good. Like, you don't have to do any of this other, like, fancy stuff if you don't want to. But let me tell you. Dog, sorry. This one with the salt tastes like a Cheez-It. I'm not even kidding. It's like got that little like tang of, oh my god, it's so good. You need to make them with salt. Salt and pepper. Ooh, that one's good. That one's good. If you like salt and pepper, you'll like that one. And then this is the garlic powder one. I feel weird just eating on camera. It's not that great. I probably won't make that one again. And then this one, what do we have left? Cumin and Old Bay. It's cumin. It's not that good. It'd be better with, like, maybe if you did taco seasoning or something, like some chili powder or salt. Maybe throw in some garlic on that one as well. And then the Old Bay. I like the Old Bay. The Old Bay is more savory. It gives a really, really good flavor. And then the jalapeno one, I only put like a couple of little, out of the jar, diced jalapenos. I didn't cut them up or anything. I was going to, and then I was like, whatever. That's a good kick. It's not too much. I will say that it doesn't get as crispy because of the moisture. So if you're going to make these, you might want to bake them for like 9 or 10 minutes. But y'all, the salted one, that's where it's at. Do that. Here's to seeing less of me in my next video. I'll see you guys next time.